Hello, thanks for joining us. It is noon, so I will start. My name is Christy McGackran. I'm a program manager here at McMaster Continuing Education. I'm here today with Sandra Deveau, the program associate for the Professional Addiction Studies program. So I see that we do have a number of people ready, so let's get started. So the agenda for today's program is as follows. I'll introduce you to McMaster Continuing Education, provide an overview of the Professional Addiction Studies program. We'll talk briefly about the program's intended audience, as well as some of the features and benefits of taking the program. We'll also touch on the online structure, our instructors, and the course schedule. We'll review the admission requirements. So for those of you who maybe don't know McMaster University, we are located in Hamilton, Ontario, about an hour from Toronto, and we're proud to be ranked within the top 100 universities of the world. Our current student enrollment is about 37,000 students per year. McMaster Continuing Education is a long-standing department at the university, and currently we offer a range of academic certificates and diplomas in business, marketing and communication, health and social services, technology, and data. Our academic programs are taught at an undergraduate level, and they are all approved through the same process as the university degrees. We're pleased to welcome over 5,000 students a year through continuing education. All of the programs through McMaster Continuing Education are part-time study, and this means that you can set your own schedule and take as many or as few courses as you wish in a term. The benefit of part-time studies is that you can complete an academic program while you continue to work and meet your personal and professional needs. The program is fully online, and online learning allows you to study from anywhere and offers you the flexibility to complete course activities on your schedule. You do not need to log in to a specific day or time for the weekly content. It's asynchronous. And although we do encourage you to attend the live Zoom sessions that are scheduled in certain weeks, they are not mandatory and they will be recorded. You can choose from either a certificate or a diploma, and these programs are academic credit. You'll learn from professionals in the field, and you'll collaborate with learners from across Canada with a variety of backgrounds. Applications are open year-round. You can join the program and start your first course at any point in the year. And if you're interested, the program is approved by the Canadian Addiction Counselors Certification Federation for specific designations, and we'll talk about that in a bit. The courses do not have any firm prerequisites, but we do recommend that you start with Introduction to Addictions whenever possible. And following that, we recommend completing 4 to 5 of the core courses before moving on to the electives. The field experience course does have a few prerequisites, and we'll talk about that in this presentation as well. Completion of any 5 courses is required for the certificate. Completion of all 8 core courses and any 2 electives is required for the diploma. I'm going to hand it over to Sandra now, the program associate for the Professional Addiction Studies program, to explain the field experience course.
Christy. As Christy said, we do offer a field experience. So this course is not a required course in the program. It is one of your elective options, and students without prior employment in the addictions field may wish to consider gaining hands-on exposure to the field. It is an opportunity to observe and practice a wide range of skills presented in the academic courses. The course requires a total of 325 hours of practical experience, which may be accomplished over a 6-month period. Students are responsible for securing their own placement agency in consultation with continuing educations, and some potential sites include things like hospitals, CAMH, recovery agencies. Sorry, I just blanked there. Residential or outpatient facilities. And this course isn't a pass-fail course. It is an academic course, and you will complete several graded assignments alongside the required numbers of hours. Additionally, you will have a midterm and final evaluation that your placement supervisor will submit to us. It is strongly recommended that students wait until the end of the program to complete the field experience in order to maximize their experience on site. With that said, there is a minimum prerequisite prior to the placement, should you find yourself with an opportunity prior to the completion of your program. So you must complete Intro to Addiction, Pharmacology, Counseling Skills for the Addiction Professionals, and Assessment and Treatment Planning in order to be considered for the practical experience. So also, as Christy mentioned, we are certified through the CACCF. So the program was designed to meet the educational requirements for the internationally certified alcohol and drug counselor. And I always mess this one up. So the CCAC, and I'll get back to you later with the what that is broken down. So they're offered through the Canadian Addictions Counselors Certification Federation. The diploma in professional addiction studies is pre-approved, meaning it meets the core educational requirements required for the ICADC or the CACC certifications. The educational component is but one aspect of your certification requirements. So you have to visit the CACCF for the full breakdown of requirements, but I can tell you that it does include a number of hours of supervised work experience and an exam. The certificate option may be used on a course by course basis for the ICADC or the CCAC. And for students and counselors in training or new grads looking towards completing their CCAC or their ICADC certifications, you can choose the entry-level certificate, Associate Addiction Counselor, AAC. And please note that the field of addiction is currently unregulated, and with most of us being in most provinces and most attendees being from Ontario, that is definitely the case here. So while the ICADC and CCAC certifications are not mandated, they are an excellent complement to your professional portfolio, and some employers may require this certification as their part of their employment conditions. So that I'm going to hand it back over to Christy.
Thanks, Sandra.
You're welcome.
So who are our students? Well, our students come from a variety of backgrounds, and they enter the program for many reasons. Some are looking to enter the field for the first time. Some combine it with their current education to gain a specialization. And this is particularly common with areas such as psychology, sociology, health studies, or social services. Others are already in their chosen profession, but they see the benefit of enhancing their current skill set to better understand or help their clients. And then others are simply looking for a career change, and they're using the education as a pathway or professional development. The program has been designed to meet the learning needs required to work in the field of addictions. And although many of our students intend to work in the addiction field directly, the knowledge and skill set of understanding how to work with addictions extends into a variety of professions. And so the program can also serve as professional development or a specialization for those who are trained in related fields such as mental health, counseling, law enforcement, crisis response, nursing, social work, child and family services, among others. Let's talk about the learning format of the program for a bit. So this program is fully online. Each course is taught over a period of 10 weeks. The class moves through the content as a group, and you're connected with your fellow classmates through the learning management system. This is a national program which allows for great networking opportunities. You'll also engage with your classmates in discussion forums. The discussions are asynchronous, so there's no specific day or time that you need to be online, because that's quite difficult with people's work schedules and the time zones that we face across Canada. But just be sure to complete your weekly activities by their assigned due dates. The instructor also hosts a few live sessions on Zoom, as I mentioned, and that's to connect with the content further and have some more robust discussions. These sessions are recorded for those who are unable to attend, and the link is posted for the class. So the course content itself includes recorded podcasts, readings, resources, activities, and graded assessments. You can expect to put aside about 8 hours per week. This is an average. Some weeks may be less, while others may be more. We have a fantastic team of instructors. They're all professionals in the field of addictions and mental health, which allows them to bring real-time experience and case scenarios to the classroom. They also bring previous adult education with them to enhance your learning. Let's have a look at the schedule. So our schedule is posted for all 3 terms on our website. Each core course runs once a year, with some running twice, just to give some options in scheduling. One elective course is scheduled each term, but not all electives will run in the same academic year. The field experience course is available each term, but it's not open for self-enrollment online because you do need pre-approval of your site first. So you can contact us when you're ready to do that. And in the fall and winter term, we have 2 to 3 courses that begin together at the start of the term, and then we stagger the other 2 to 3 to start in the following month, so that there is some time in between the course start dates. And in the spring term, all courses start and end over the same dates. I'm going to hand it back over to Sandra now. She's going to walk us through the application and eligibility.
Thanks, Christy. As Christy mentioned, this program is an application-based program, and we do have admission requirements that applicants are required to meet in order to be eligible to participate in the Professional Addiction Studies program. So the application requirements are an undergraduate degree in a related field or a three-year college diploma in a related field. Relevant fields of study include psychology, social work, health and social sciences, public health, community and social services, and child and youth worker. If you do not have a formal educational background that meets the admission requirements, the other option is a minimum of 2 years full-time or 4,000 hours of supervised experience in a relevant professional relevant area, such as the field of addictions, mental health, social and community services, nursing, law enforcement, criminal justice, or first responders. Proof of eligibility is required as part of the online application. You will need either a transcript from a recognized post-secondary institution or an official letter from your employer confirming your hours of supervised experience. Applications also require a 1-page letter of intent and a recent resume. And I will say for the upcoming winter 2025 term, our turnaround time in January is quick between when we're back in the office and when classes begin. So it's very important to make sure that you upload all of these documents in the application portal when you're applying. That will ensure the most efficient processing of your application, as long as all the documentation is there. I can't do anything with your application until I've received all of the elements. So very important to include that. All of our information regarding the application enrollment is posted on our website. And the first step is to review the application process to ensure you have all the required documents ready for submission. Remembering that you will need that proof of eligibility that I just spoke of. You can apply throughout the year to start in any term, but the deadline to apply for the winter 2025 term is, as Christy said, January 1st this year.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing your applications.
Yes, very much so. Thanks for
Okay.
joining us.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. Have a good day.